Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Nia TV and here is my January Wrapped. So I've actually seen a lot of people doing videos like this on YouTube and on TikTok, but I know for me personally, I have done videos like this in the past, but just at like random points in the year. But I decided, like literally at the perfect time because January is about to end, that I wanted to turn this into a series on my channel. We all know from those past videos, like my current favorites video that I posted in like July or August, I love to talk about my favorite things, my current obsessions. So not only is this the perfect way to recap some of my favorite things from this month, I can also give you guys some recommendations. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so the video is gonna be split into multiple different categories. And the first one in today's video is beauty products. If you've been watching my channel, you already know this. I am very much the person where it's like, if I find something I like, I stick to it indefinitely unless it starts doing me an injustice. But there were a couple things that I tried this month that made me say, oh, I could actually include this in a video because like these are good products that I would 100% recommend. First is Essie nail polish, specifically in the shade Ballet Slippers. Now, if you guys watched my New Year's reset video, you guys saw me try it for the first time. I absolutely adore the pale pink color. I just feel like it's so chic and would go with like any outfit, and it's just a really good way to like make yourself feel more put together. I don't have anything on right now, but I would 100% recommend that to you guys if you're looking for a new nail polish color. My second beauty product isn't really a beauty product, it's more so a beauty tip, and that is putting cucumbers under your eyes. I know we've all seen this in like the Disney movies or something where they go to the spa, or maybe even the spa actually does this, I wouldn't really know, but where they put the cucumbers on your eyes and then they're just like, let that sit there and call it a day. I tried it once before and didn't really see like any change, or maybe there was change, but I like swear I just was like, no, this like is so stupid, this doesn't even work, like why did they do this? And then I tried it again like a couple days ago, and okay, you can't see right now because my camera has a bit of a filter on it, and also I have concealer under my eyes, but I genuinely swear it brightens my under eyes, helps them feel less puffy, and it just felt so cooling. And it was literally perfect. Like I didn't put it over my whole eye, I just put it like right underneath, and it actually helped lighten my eyes. So I'm gonna do it again very soon because it's honestly such a helpful tip. And I don't know, I feel like recently my under eyes have been so dark that I was just like, I have to do something about this. Another beauty product I want to recommend is the L'Oreal Panorama Mascara. I also tried this for the first time in another one of my videos. And guys, I swear it actually works so well. It's waterproof and it holds the length and curl so well. You can't really tell on camera because I didn't actually put that much on, but like it holds the length and curl so well, and it's honestly such a good addition to my just like everyday natural makeup routine, and I highly recommend that to you guys if you are looking for a new mascara. And the last thing I'll recommend is the Hero Lightning Wand. This goes back to just brightening dark spots, and I've talked about this before, but really this month it saved me. Basically, you just apply it to whatever dark spot or blemish you have on your skin. Like I think they said 2 times a day. Like I do it once in the morning and once at night, and then it works perfectly to just clear up your dark spots. Okay, like I said, that category was short because once I find something I like, I will always stick to it. But come back at the end of next month to see if there's anything else that I would recommend to you guys. Okay, next category is influencers. So I don't think I've talked about what's on my For You page, what's on my Instagram Reels, like what's on my feed at all to you guys, and I'm not really sure why. But this month, I don't know why, I was scrolling on my For You page one day, and this was the same day that I drafted this video. I was like, I love these creators so much, like nobody talks about them enough. And then I was like, wait, this is literally perfect to include in this video. Okay, the first influencer I want to talk about is Clark. I'm sure some of you guys might be familiar with her, but she primarily posts like day in the life, TikTok videos. She is so incredibly intelligent, driven, motivated. I aspire to be like her one day. Her content is just so like hopeful and peaceful, and I just love to see a Black girl who's up. My next influencer is Jayla's Gallery. She also posts a lot of get ready with me's and OOTDs, but I don't know, I feel like a lot of the content that I've been seeing recently has been inspiring my own and also just made me feel a lot better and more productive. So I would just recommend her to you guys. Like, her videos are so entertaining and I just love to watch her. Another one is Tony Bravo. I found out about her from YouTube like a while ago, and her content just also calms me down, motivates me to make my own content, and I just love her so much. And she also kind of does her monthly wrapped, but specifically with like makeup stuff, but I just love to watch her videos and I would recommend her to you guys. Next is Mickey Gordon. Guys, she blew up on TikTok over the past couple of months, but she's genuinely the funniest person I've ever seen. Her videos never fail to make me laugh. I always hit that repost button, guys. I love Mickey Gordon. Like, she's genuinely hilarious. Another content creator that I like is Amina Is Not Okay. She is one of my favorite creators. I've known about her for a long time, okay? I love to watch her travel vlogs. I saw her Korea travel vlogs when she was doing like an internship there, and also how she went to Japan. I also love her book recommendations. Her videos are genuinely so funny and so entertaining, and like I said, she also inspires me to make content. So I strongly recommend her content to you guys. Just so you guys know, every single time you hear me say frekken in real life or on this channel, just know that I got that from her. It stuck with me. Something about that tickled my brain, and I was just like, yeah, I'm using that now. Like, thank you girl. Anyways, another person who never fails to make me laugh is Deb Smikle. I've known about her for a long time, and I've been watching her YouTube videos. They genuinely make me laugh so hard. But especially recently, I've been watching her videos just because I was like, oh my gosh, I haven't seen her in so long. She made me laugh so hard. And she went on it's like this YouTube show. It's basically YouTube Love Island, except not freaky. And it's called Nectar House, and it was basically like where all the people from the Jubilee shows on YouTube, where they just go and like try and find a partner or whatever. She was going through it in the house. I didn't even finish the show because I didn't like to see my favorite get her heart broken, but she's genuinely so funny. I love her content, guys. Please go watch her. Another person who has been entertaining me a lot recently is Kat Limkit. I found out about her a long time ago as well from like her private school series. She basically grew up going to a lot of these like really wealthy private schools and talked about her experience. And then she started talking about how she was living with a billionaire for a month, and I've been following that series since part 1. Literally every single day at 3 or 4 o'clock, I'll see she posts a video. I'm sad. Like, my show is on, nobody talked to me. And genuinely, she seems like such a nice person, and I just love her personality and how she's such an extrovert. I need that in my life. I need to be an extrovert. I'm really not. Another one of my favorite content creators recently is Crystal the Chemist. I saw her on TikTok, and she was just kind of talking about like her apartment life and how it was for her living in New York, moving to New York. I've just been following her recently, and it goes back to what I said about Clark. Her content just like inspires me so much, and she genuinely has such like a kind aura and personality. And the last person I am gonna talk about for this category is Move by Madison. So if you guys have also been watching my videos for a while, you see every time I'm like, I'm gonna do a workout, I always flip the camera to my TV screen so that you can see what workout I'm following that day. Most of the time I'll follow my own workouts because I have my own like workout regimen and workout plan, but I've been enjoying her content a lot and following it a lot, and that's where I find most of my new workout techniques. And in general, like, she inspires me to like actually get off my butt and move my body, okay? If you've been following my content, you know every single time I'm like, I just did a workout, I have to film the TV because I refuse to film myself working out. That is the most embarrassing thing ever. I genuinely don't understand why people will like film a video and then they'll like film themselves in their underwear, film themselves working out. Those are two very intimate things to me. Like, me working out is so embarrassing. Why would I put that on my YouTube channel? That's giving how in 2020 we still had PE class for some reason. So instead of just saying like, oh yeah, I did the workout, they wanted proof. So they were like, okay, take a video of yourself doing a workout. Take a video of yourself planking without failure. Take a video of you doing 10 push-ups and jumping jacks. That is so odd to me. Did the teachers like actually watch those workout videos? Like that genuinely made me so uncomfortable. So it's like, why would I film myself working out if that's the same concept for my YouTube channel when I have a choice this time? Anyways, that's why like every time I'm like, yes, just letting you guys know in the vlog, I did a workout today. Like you can't like see me actually doing it. Like just trust that I did it. Cause I keep my word, but like, no, absolutely not. Now that I'm done with that side tangent, moving on to the next category, TV shows. So I haven't watched a lot of TV shows this month, and a lot of the things that I'm about to say I just said in one of my most recent Get Ready With Me videos, so be sure to check that out. But anyways, what I've been watching recently, I have been watching Dance Moms, but specifically season 4 is the season that I'm on. Season 4 is the best season, guys. I haven't actually seen Dance Moms in full. I've only ever seen like clips of it or watched whole episodes with my friends, but I've never seen seasons 1 to whenever all the girls leave. So a couple months ago, I was like, okay, it's time for me to turn on Dance Moms because like I'm bored. I want to know like what actually happened in order. Season 4 is the best season. It's the season with all the TikTok audio clips, all the references, all the funniest moments, all the fights. I just got to that one episode where Tall Girl was on the show. I forgot Tall Girl was on the show until I got to season 4. And I'm like, guys, this just gets crazier and crazier. The moms do make me mad. I've already said that. Like, they're all kind of low-key bad. But the show itself, like, it's had me hooked recently, and season 4 is the best one. Another thing that I've been watching is Bernie Mac. It's on Netflix now. It's genuinely so funny. I used to watch it when I was like 8 years old with my family and stuff. That was my first introduction to the show ever. It's so nostalgic for me, but it's also so entertaining and so funny. Like, you guys will laugh so hard. And I have no one to talk about it with because like none of my friends really watch the show and they don't get the references. They don't get the joke ever, but I know they would find it so funny. And the last thing that I've been watching is Empire. Now, actually, this kind of isn't true because I had to take an extended break from Empire because I literally inhaled the show. I'm already on like, I think it was season 3 or 4, the end of season 3 or the beginning of season 4. There's so much going on. Like, I was getting like overwhelmed, overstimulated by the show. I was like, oh my gosh, this is so dramatic. I have to take a break because I knew I would finish it way too quickly. I just love that show in general because like the characters are written so nicely. It's so funny and I love all the plot points and I especially love the music that comes from that show. I bet some of you guys already know the songs from TikTok because they were that iconic. And this the kind of song that makes a man love a man love a man love a man. And this the kind of song that makes a man love a man. Like, if I hadn't been as young as I was when the show first came out, and if my parents had actually like watched the show and maybe let me watch it with them, those songs would have been on repeat. Like, that would have been so nostalgic for me. But the show is genuinely so good and we need more shows like Empire. Like, where did that go, guys? The next category is music. So I have been listening to a lot of stuff that I normally wouldn't listen to as much. And also I feel like every January I go through this phase where I specifically listen to songs that are just very peaceful. I can focus really well to them. Like, I made this playlist on Apple Music called Flow State, specifically with songs like that, with a lot of Solange, with a lot of Raven Lenae. One song I've been loving recently is Crush by Solange, I Want You by Marvin Gaye, Setembro by Quincy Jones, Destiny by 07. This song I found out about from TikTok. I've been loving a lot of jazz instrumentals, TV show and movie soundtracks, like the Nutcracker soundtrack. I really don't know. I feel like that's just the place that I'm at right now, that I need to just listen to just music. No words, just music. Island Sunrise by Software is also a really good song that's just instrumentals that I've been listening to. Be That Easy by Sade is one of my top songs right now. Ripples by Biba Doobie. No One Knows by Leve and Stefan Sanchez. Heavy by the Marias. Oh my gosh, New Roses by Daniel Caesar. I Can't Help It by Michael Jackson. Fashion Killer by A$AP Rocky. AD 2000 by Erykah Badu. Yeah, I don't know. Guys, as you can tell, my music taste is very, very, very random, but it also makes complete sense. I feel like I would have to do like an in-depth video talking about what I actually like to listen to. But you know, it's there. There you have it. That's like some of the stuff. That's only part of the stuff that I've been listening to in January. And now the part that I have been, can you tell how happy I am right now? Oh my gosh, I need to calm down. And now the part that I have been waiting for this video, books. You guys know how much I love to read, but you also know that January is my slowest month for reading. I've read only 2 books, but trust, they were very good books that were inhaled in like 2 seconds. Anyways, those books are Legendborn and Bloodmarked. So if you've been keeping up with me since like December, you would know that I was reading Legendborn and did not like it at first. I was really struggling to get into it, and you might even be surprised that this is ending up on my January favorites video. But boy, am I glad to say that I do not DNF a book. I never drop a book. And I am so glad that I did not drop this one. I think the reason I was struggling to get into it was because like I was kind of confused like on what was going on. There were obviously like bigger mysteries that we were leading up to, but we were taking so long to lead up to it. And then also I didn't like her friend, which I'll get to that in a minute. But like, boy, am I glad that I didn't say that if I liked this book, I would be eating crow, because guess what I would be doing? Legendborn follows 16-year-old Bree Matthews, who attends an early college program at UNC, her mother's alma mater. And her mother died, I think they said it was 3 months before the first chapter of the book. And while she's at UNC, she finds that everything at the school and relating to her mother's death is not what it seems. And there's a lot of secrets, mystery, and magic that she needs to uncover. And she hops into this magic world as the only Black girl in this one society, and it's just such a beautiful story. And I just feel like her experience is exactly what it feels like to be Black in suburbia. SZA said it best. I have so much appreciation for this book, and I think one thing that it made me realize is that I haven't actually read a book, at least recently, or not that I can remember, of just a female Black protagonist in a modern day setting. I saw so much of myself in Bree Matthews, and it was just so refreshing to read a book that I could actually relate to. Also with like fantasy aspects and major complexities in like her relationship to a lot of people. Tracy Dion successfully proved me wrong, and I love this book so much. I'm not gonna spoil it just in case there's anybody watching this video who's in the middle of reading it or wants to read it, but I highly recommend that you guys go check out this book because it's so good. One thing that I also liked, yes, this is a part of the Black experience, so of course this is going to be reflected in a book like this. I like how you can just see so many echoes of Black American history in this book and how that like really impacts our world today. And it was just so beautifully written, so well done. I absolutely adored Bree Matthews and all the characters except for like Alice. By the end of the first book, she grew on me a little bit, and then the second book, like she really pulled her weight. But at first, ooh girl, I wanted to fight her because she just, like she was not there for her friend in the way that she should have been, in my opinion. And it's just like, I get that like they were both childhood best friends, so like being in a new environment can kind of like change your dynamic and like cause fights or whatever. And to be fair, Bree was doing some crazy stuff and not even telling her what was going on, so of course Alice would be concerned. But you know, like, but she was concerned in the way that I would hope that my friends would not do. I would hope that my sister would not do, like stuff like that, you know? Can I just say, I started Legendborn in December. Okay, finished it like on Thursday. This Thursday, which today is Monday, January 26th. From Friday to today, Monday, January 26th, I finished the second book in the series. Can I just say I'm so mad that I actually finished it so quickly, because I thought it was only 3 books. Turns out there's a fourth, and I feel like it's gonna be like 2 years in between the next book or something. The third book just came out like this year, so I'm like, are you kidding? I'm gonna have to wait until like 2027 to read the next book. Like, we're gonna fight. Anyways, I actually didn't explain this. So the secret society that she joins has to do with like the Knights of Arthur. So she joins, and like apparently all of the kids are like descendants of King Arthur or whatever, and now like they have to like fight this war that's coming, and she's not really interested in the war at first because she's just worried about like finding out what happened to her mother, because she thinks that what happened to her mother is linked to the society. But guys, it just goes down a whole rabbit hole. Like just read the book. Just read the book. Read the book. Listen to the audiobook. I don't care what you do. You just have to read it. Even if you're not Black, even though I think that this story is directly geared towards Black people because the experience is just so relatable, I genuinely think that anybody can learn something about themselves or other people and take away so many different things about the world from this book. So please just go read it. And let me just talk about the characters for a second. There's this one character, his name is Selwyn Kane. He does not like Bree at first. He does not trust her. He thinks she's a demon fighting for the other side or whatever. Like, I already know where this is going. Oh my God, I'm such a nerd right now. Ew, 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 ew. I already know. If it's not her and Nick, the other male love interest who end up together, it's gonna be her and him. And I kind of have beef with that because I feel like so many authors always choose the emo boy. If you're the first love interest, that's what Nick was, the other boy. Good luck. You're not gonna be endgame. And I'm scared. But I do see that there could be reasons for why our protagonist Bree would end up with either Nick or Selwyn. But I did not like Selwyn for the first 3/4 of the first book, okay? Let me tell you, every time I would read the book, like I swear I would hear that one, do you guys know that one audio on TikTok? Like I would be reading the book, this is me. Like, oh my God, he's coming, like. I can literally just feel his aura from a mile away, and it's always a scary aura. Like he's so intense, he runs a strict program and does not play. But yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed that book, and like I said, those are the only 2 books I read this month, so that's all that's on my wrap. Speaking of enjoying things, I hope you all enjoyed today's video and were able to get some nice recommendations for books, makeup products, influencers, and TV shows, and I will see you guys next time. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye!